Next up, we're going to take a look at Titanus Doug. Although, if his name is Titanus Doug, then obviously that means Monarch has officially concluded that his name was Doug. Because that's how all the other Titans that are named Titanus something are named. Because that's the general term. Titanus means identified, Muto means unidentified. Hence the name, unidentified terrestrial. You get it. Anyway, on to Doug. This Doug doesn't look all that accurate to the movie as far as coloring goes, but still looks really good. Because in the movie, he was more of like, I guess, an identical color to what Suko is, kind of like a more. He's more beige than anything, but he's still a rather rock solid figure. The eyes are painted in a solid yellow, with the black still serving as the eyeball, but the eyes or the yellow parts are the pupils. The teeth are individually painted, which are actually kind of really well done. Which, if they're able to paint this, but not Godzilla's teeth, which are wide open, mind you, why can't they do? I don't know. Playmates quality is weird, but the quality inside the or the sculpt inside the mouth, because there is actually some detail in there, looks actually somewhat really good, and I like it honestly. The scale, the neck, and like the especially the back, it looks really well done. You can actually definitely see where, I guess, the dorsal plates of where Doug would be if he was a full blown Godzilla would be, and like all these little spikes and stuff, especially going down like the here we have going down the arms, really nicely done. We have like some of the scales going up on the upper arm, not so much on the forearms, but the feet do definitely have the nice four-toed kind of pattern going on. Especially we got like a big pack. Like wow, I know that's literally just the underbelly, but he's been working out. Look at that pack. That's like 10 pack right there. No, that's all the way down. But moving on down to the body here, nothing really too much. Not much dry brushing or anything like that. It's just solid black. We got some copyright detailing here, a little stamp. And the tail is actually sculpted at an angle, so it's not just straightforward, but it's actually like angled this way and then it kind of swoops away. Which about the tail, very cool. I like the little ridges that the tail has. And it's actually good to see Doug's full body. Because in Godzilla vs. Kong, when he made his appearance, he was only shown from like this part of his body, and he was just eating that little crap. But now in the movie and here, we actually get to see him in full body, which we can definitely see how much he is definitely a Gojira, at least subspecies of the Gojira genus. Um, but as far as like the tail and the pretty much everything is concerned, the detail's great. I think that this guy could have definitely used a bit more paint in that department, but it's nothing too bad. Now, as far as posability goes, he's actually got a decent amount. No jaw articulation, which is to be expected, but does have a head swivel, which, it looks really cool just seeing him kind of like twist his head a little bit. Arms can go pretty much, I don't know if they can go all the way around. They can. Let's roll that back up, although it is really tight, so I fear that over time it might like grade the plastic up. Nothing at the waist, but definitely some back and forth at the legs. I have a feeling it can go 360. Oh, it definitely can, but there's really no reason to. And the tail's actually on a ball joint, which you can kind of go to the left, or well, to the left about that far, to the right about that far, go down about that far, up about that far, and even rotate in the ball joint. So, as far as posability goes, Doug is definitely not the most articulated one of the bunch, but is definitely a really good figure as far as like posability goes. Let's just adjust that head because it kind of looks weird. But yeah, there you go. There's Doug. So for some size comparisons, here they are next to their co-stars, Kong with the Beast Globe and the Heat, and Evolved Godzilla with the Heat Ray. And I must say that again, I still think that he should have been with him somewhere in the movie. And for some more size comparisons, here they are next to their enemies in the movie, which we have Suko, Shimu. I mean, the two sound similar. Suko, Shimu, and Scar King, which I think it's unanimously clear these two are practically mortal enemies given the fact that he killed his biological dad, so. Oh boy, am I glad that the Monsterverse ain't seeing you again. And for the last bit of size comparisons, here they are next to the NECA Godzilla 2014, still my all-time favorite figure in the entire collection, and the NECA Playmates Godzilla 2004 from the Toho Classic series. And so, for the Suko with Titanus T.O.S.G set, what do I think of it? I think it's a really fine set. It's definitely not the most extravagant, it's definitely not the most appealing, but it's definitely the most unique. Why? Because this is the only action figure we've gotten of Suko and the only figure, period, we've got of T.O.S.G. T.O.S.G has not gotten any official merch, at least I don't think he has. So to actually see a figure of him from Playmates in the new movie, probably because he has more of a significant role this time around, it's so much better this time around. And as for Suko, U2's and Funko made a plushie and a Funko Pop respectively, but really, I don't think anyone's gonna be super clamoring about those. Probably aside from like hardcore U2's collectors or something. But on its own, for $10, this is not a bad way to go. You're getting two minifigures of two Titans that don't really have much of a significant role, plus a rock. Then again, you can just go outside and get yourself a rock. That, or you can just go to the pet store, get a little like iguana or something, and I don't know, go to the zoo, see the monkey there, and I don't know. I'm just being creative at that point. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Believe in Jesus, accept the Lord and Savior today. Spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. God bless.